One of those games where you found a way to win, Coach?
Yeah, obviously, third period was pretty sloppy by us, but you take the win and move on. We're not going to remember it in 3 or 4 days. We found a way to win. A lot of good efforts. Obviously, our power play gets us a couple, and that's the difference.
Brady talked earlier this morning about playing a mature game. Did you see that at times from your team?
At times, and then I just thought the third period we weren't skating. We didn't put the puck in. And they were coming. Give them credit. They played hard, but we just sat on our heels way too much. But in saying that, when we needed to score, we scored.
You won 8 games in December, and you said we have to do the same thing in January. Now you look at the end of January, you did the same thing. You got maybe not the way you thought it would get there, but you got to 8. How impressed are you with your group's resilience here in January?
Well, the grinding. Obviously the injury to Norris probably made us a little bit closer. Bringing up Ridley, Pierre bringing up Ridley. We weren't sure if he's ready. He's obviously made a huge difference for us. And the guys are just having fun. You know what? We're not looking at the standings. We're just having fun, and we're starting to score some goals. Obviously, got a little loose there defensively, but guys are having fun coming to the rink. It's amazing what can happen.
Stützle taking this game to another level.
Yeah, he can play in all situations. He's played lots. I'm happy he can get this break and rejuvenate himself, for the last little bit here. But he's dangerous every time he's on the ice.
You mentioned Ridley has been good. Do you know what the plan is? Like, are you keeping him up here? Would you send him back? There's 3 games for Belleville.
Well, Pierre will decide that, and I coach and he manages, and he'll decide that. But obviously he's helped us. And we'll see where that goes from there. But his long-term development is of the most importance to us.
Can you really sense a rivalry building? I mean, 2 young groups, when these 2 teams play each other, it's always exciting.
Yeah, they're going to be a real good team, clearly. I mean, the injuries they have, we got some injuries. I mean, Caulfield, and you got some of their good young D, and obviously the draft picks. They're set up to be a good team for a long time, and so are we. So there's going to be a change in the standings over the next 4 or 5 years. Some of the teams that are on the top, their guys will either retire, and the young kids will take over, and these are kind of the young kids.
How fun was this at times?
Scary at times, but so much fun. I mean, it's those games are fun to be part of. Obviously, to see the team hold on to it there and score a few goals. Obviously, after we get scored on, we go on the power play right away, score one, and then at the end, obviously after they tied, score another one. I mean, it's great to see like we spoke this morning. I think the team's doing pretty good and a good situation right now, and I think we gotta go into the week off here and just get your mind off the game a little bit, rest a little bit, and when we come back, obviously everybody's going to be fresh and ready to go.
On a 4-game winning streak going into the break, do you like the trend of how this team is right now?
Yeah, I like it a lot. I mean, obviously the way we play, the way we hold on to the puck more, we create more room for each other. We find the second wave coming up the ice a lot more, and that gives us a lot more ozone time every night. And like I said earlier, it's anytime you're in the ozone, you don't have to defend as much, and I think that's a big thing for our team. I mean, we're still things obviously always to work on, but I mean, there's a lot of positive here in the last 4 games.
Thomas, you guys have won 4 in a row, ties the season high, but now you get an 11-day break. Does this come at a bad time? Like, do you almost wish you were just rolling here?
Obviously, you always want to keep that going. You don't really want to stop it, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's a week I think everybody's going to enjoy. Everybody's got a lot of bruises, a lot of little things to take care of, and I think that week's going to do a lot of good for our team here.
Was it nice to get the win on a day where you found out your jersey's going to be honored with the Sea Dogs?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. Obviously, didn't expect that at all this morning, and I mean, playing here in the Bell Center, playing in Montreal again, obviously to get the win and make it 4 wins in a row, obviously it was very special day for me.
You took a real hard hit in the third period. Obviously, a win can cure what ails you.
Yeah, for sure. It was nice to get the power play in. Obviously, Timmy had a nice goal there, so it worked out.
Is there a sense of relief when you scored? You had a couple of chances, glorious chances. I think were robbed by Jake.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he made a good save there. I was happy to get that next one and move on from it and hopefully keep going.
How would you describe your celebration on your goal?
I don't know. I don't really remember what I did, honestly, but I don't know, just happy to score, put us up 3-1, and it's nice to get the power play going.
Looked like you were putting your sword back in.
Yeah.
Does this break come at a weird time for you guys? It feels like you're rolling. You've won 4 games in a row, and maybe you'd like to keep going. But how do you guys look at that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good to feel good going into the break, get your mindset, take some time off away from the game. And when you come back, we just got to get back to that same game. And, I don't think it really matters when break is. I think it's good to reset and, recover the body and just feel good about our game. I think it's a lot better going into break with, good mindset that we have and the way we've been playing. And, rather than losing, 4 games in a row would be tough. So, I think we're happy with what we did.
Can you maybe give me an idea of how different the mindset is 1 week ago? Like 1 week ago, it felt like externally, it felt like it was rock bottom for you guys, and now here you are, and it feels like the vibe is completely different. Is that an accurate assessment from the outside?
Yeah, for sure. I think, we were kind of getting away from our game there. It wasn't pretty. We weren't scoring goals. We weren't really doing anything right. And, I think those couple days off, we just got to reset, get back to our identity and play a lot faster, play more with the puck. And obviously we've been rewarded. We've scored some goals, and, it's been good since then.
How good did this one feel, Brady?
Feels real good. Going into break, especially the way we finished off, the way we played these last 4 games. It's definitely something to build on, and something that we need to just get to more levels as we get back. So definitely feels good, kind of going into break with a good finish.
Confidence pick up when they scored to tie things up, and then you score, and then they score again?
Definitely think you can take some positive, but some negatives in there as well. It's those are kind of situations, momentum swings that eventually, when we get down the road and those playoff scenarios where the momentum swings like that, we just got to get comfortable with that. So I thought we did of course, good job managing it, and it was definitely an eventful last 7 minutes or whatever it was.
It seemed like you had something going with Sakash all night.
Good battles. Yeah, it was. It's what I expect going to, especially a rivalry game. But every game, for me, it's the type of game I play is that physical game. So, I don't back down from anybody. So, I think that's what their group too is that we'll kind of play the way we play, and we don't back down from anybody.
You have any issue with the flip at the end of the second?
Just happy with the outcome, I guess. It all worked out.
What's going through your mind when you score that goal? Like, you're pretty good with the celebrations, but that one looked like you were really fired up. What's going through your mind about a minute to go and you get the go-ahead goal?
Well, just how loud the place is getting. You felt the momentum on their side. Of course, it was a lucky break, and it felt just pretty good knowing just to silence the crowd like that. So and take that momentum all the way. So it felt good, but. That play doesn't happen without Joe and without Timmy, so I think it was just a group effort where kind of gave up chances there the last little shift. So for us as a line to kind of get that going to break, it's definitely feels good.
And how rewarding is it the last 4 games that you've played? Do you feel like, okay, this is the team that we've always thought we could be? To be able to go into an 11-day break with that, rather than maybe where you were a week ago when it felt like you guys were kind of struggling.
Yeah, it's. It'd be nice kind of take our minds out of hockey for a bit, but we put ourselves in a better position, and what could happen if we just backed it in. So right now I think we're firing on all cylinders, where you can almost say that you almost don't want the break to happen, but I think it'll be good for us to regroup, kind of help heal those bumps and bruises. So just come back ready to go when we get back.
You got 4 straight, but in the last 3, you win against Toronto, then a huge win against Montreal, and then you get that one in the third. Does that say something about your team's character?
I think so. Rivalry games, I think both teams are going to bring their best, and when we play each other. So for us to kind of come out on top with all 3 games, I think, to your point, I think it does say a lot about our character and how whenever we're playing our game, we're a tough team to beat.
How would you describe this game here tonight?
I think we started off pretty good, played the first 2 periods the way we wanted, and then, kind of the third wasn't our best period, but we stuck with it, and then a big goal there by Chucky.
Finding a way to win, obviously, to make it 4 straight. Where do you see your team, and how do you see your team playing going into the break?
Oh yeah, I mean it's awesome. It's a lot of fun playing right now. I think we're sharing the pucks, we're breaking the pucks out. We talked about it when we were playing not the way we wanted. We scored like 1 goal a game, so and I think a lot was not like having the confidence breaking the puck out, and now I think we're doing a great job. Our Ds are sharing pucks. It's they keep pucks alive, and I think they've been phenomenal getting in the middle of the ice. And yeah, it's a lot of fun playing right now.
Given the back and forth nature of the third period, what's going through your mind when Brady scores that goal with about a minute to go?
Oh yeah, it was big. I mean, getting a couple middle fingers there from a couple fans. Chuck, you loved it. No, it was awesome. I mean, everyone knows he's there for big moments, and I think that was really big. They're giving us 4 wins before the break. I think now everybody can go into the break positive and happy.
And what does it mean for you? Final minute of the game. It's even that last face-off with 10 seconds left. You're on the ice. That's not where you would have been a year ago or 2 years ago, but you're there. What does that do for your confidence?
Yeah, it's big. I mean, DJ trusts me. We've said it a lot of times. He trusts me in every situation, and I'm really thankful for that. And I just try to give back as much as I can. And yeah, I mean, all the guys on the ice, I think, did a great job blocking shots and didn't give them a whole lot. They were pressuring them in the third, and I think we stuck with it. And we believed in our team that we're going to get the win.
What do you think of the DeBrincat shot on there?
Yeah, he wasn't really happy with the first power play there when he missed the 2 chances, and I just told him he's going to get a couple, and then yeah, great shot by him, and everybody knows he can shoot from everywhere, and I think yeah, kind of that release was yeah, awesome to see.
Joseph made a really great pass on your goal, first goal. What does he add to your line?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, he's so fast. He always talks on the ice, tries to get in the way from the other team to open up space for us or for me. And yeah, he's been great. I mean, he's so fast, getting pucks back, and then he always wants to be the best he can. So every time he has a bad shift, he comes to the bench. He's like, sorry, that's my bad. And no, he's a great guy. He talks a lot, and he's a lot of fun being around.
Are you looking forward to the break?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think everyone. I would say I haven't felt the best these past 5 games, so I was really pretty gassed. But yeah, we stuck with. We had some guys stepping up there, and yeah, G's been playing great. The whole line's been playing great, and like I said, our D, Forsey. I mean, 4 wins in a row, going on a back-to-back, getting a shutout. That's not a whole lot you have to say, I think. So he's been awesome, and yeah, I think whole team played pretty well those past games there, and everyone's excited.
Do you go home or you go?
No, I'm going on vacation. The 6 hour time difference I think would be a little bit too much, and then I want to come a little bit early, maybe go on the ice a little bit earlier. So it's gonna be good to get away, get some sun, and hang out with a couple guys. Yeah.